Hello and welcome. My name is Marc Blatstein, the physician founder of Physician Pre-Sentence Report Service. Today, I'm going to review when do you begin preparing for your sentencing hearing? And the answer is going to be as soon as you come through the guilty hearing, meaning that if you're in trial, as soon as you leave the court with the guilty verdict, if you're at the plea hearing, as soon as you leave the plea hearing. Because right at that point, you have two pathways that you need to take simultaneously. The first one is you have a lot of information you need to collect. Copies of all your medical records, all your personal identification information. You need to start collecting character reference letters. All of that you need to do. At the same time, you need to start drafting your personal narrative. It will take months to draft and be written and rewritten, but ultimately, you need to accept responsibility for the crime, express remorse, understand that there are victims that you created and understand their pain and suffering. Agree with the court with the seriousness of the crime and don't minimize it. And then try and explain what brought you to this point. What happened to make you do this? What has this experience taught you and why you will never be back in this courtroom again? Because if you don't answer that question, the judge is definitely going to ask you why you're in the courtroom. Did this bring up in writing this? Did it bring up things that happened in your past? Remember, this is an autobiography of everything from your childhood to this point. It's to humanize you in front of, to humanize you in front of your stakeholders, of which the judge is one. Show things that you want to do, actionable plans. For example, First Step Act there are risk assessment. These are criminogenic programs that you'll be able to take in while you're in prison that works to reduce criminogenic tendencies. And so these are programs that you will take sincerely, because you need to prove it to your victims, the community, your family, and yourself last, that you can come through this a changed person. You also need to have a reentry plan, which is it's another YouTube, but part of it is to, explain to the judge that you're not going to be back in this courtroom another time. All of this information your attorney is going to provide to the probation officer several weeks before the pre-sentence interview, so that before the interview happens, it can be woven into the pre-sentence to the probation officer's report. So during that interview, that probation officer can actually have a comfortable conversation with you, and they can get to know you more personally, so that when the probation officer drafts the official pre-sentence report, they can possibly pass on a more positive impression of you to the judge, who then that will maybe open up the judge to a different sentence idea for you, and open up also the idea of the judge having a conversation with you or the allocution. I hope you have found this helpful. Please, when you go ahead and start entering into writing this allocution and reentry plan, you need someone with you who is going to not be an enabler, but someone that can help you write, because this will take a lot of introspection on your part, and it will be written and rewritten several dozen times. I hope you found this helpful. If you choose to engage me, please give me a call, or anyone else. Thank you, and I appreciate you taking the time to listen to this YouTube today. Have a good day.